Hello, Fort Wayne United. My name is Tim Livingston. I'm the founder and CEO of ACES and ACES Nation. Thank you for allowing me to participate this evening, even though I was unable to be there. I'd like to start off by telling you how fortunate you are to be part of Fort Wayne United. As I travel the country, I work with organizations in all different sports at all different levels, and I can tell a strong leadership group when I see them. I can tell you that the coaches and the staff and the leadership provided by Bobby Porcianides is unlike many other organizations throughout the United States. I know this because I'm able to see parents, for you to know how much these people actually care about your son or daughter. They care about them as players, but they care about them as people, and they care about their futures. Their concern for their future is one of the reasons that Bobby has decided to implement the ACES program within the organization. This is not something you just receive. This is not something like getting a t-shirt. We actually have created and designed this program to help you and your student athletes to be able to go to the next level. Every one of you is there participating primarily for one, some, or all of the following reasons. The kids want to perform better or play better so that they can get more exposure, and within that exposure they're hoping to get a scholarship. And if it's not them, it's you. And if it's not you, it's them. But somehow, somewhere, some way, those three things fall into the category for almost everyone. What ACES brings to the table are tools and resources to help to maximize those opportunities, to help to maximize the effectiveness and the efficiency of the things that you do. As a soccer player, you're going to be able to improve your skill set. You show up at Fort Wayne United to practice and participate and hope that your skills are going to get better so that when you play in a tournament that you're going to get seen. But before we move into that category, I want to make sure I clarify a few things. In order to be a better soccer player, first and foremost, no matter what your skill set is, you must become a better athlete. Becoming a better athlete, obviously, size, speed, strength, agility, those are the categories that fall into athleticism. Then you add the skill set on top of it. But within that, there are certain things that have to be done. Things that are not currently worked on or not currently paid much attention to. Things like the mental aspect of sport. Your head, the mental component, can play as big a part or as big a role in your performance on the pitch as anything else. The other thing is sports nutrition. What you put into your body will determine the output that you have from your body when you hit the pitch. Sports nutrition is really driven by four primary components: hydration, diet, sleep, and supplementation. You're fortunate to have Dawn Weatherwax, our Director of Sports Nutrition, there with you this evening. She is one of the top sports dietitian and nutritionists in the United States. Her qualifications speak for themselves. But you're going to find out how nutrition has a significant quantitative effect on your performance on the field. From that, we want to talk about exposure. You can't play in this club or anywhere with the expectation that the more tournaments you play in, the more exposure you're going to get. If your goal is exposure to play in college, then college coaches must know who you are and have pre-screened you somehow, typically through a website online, before they ever go see you play in a tournament. Do not for 1 minute believe that the majority of you will go play in a tournament somewhere and by chance, by circumstance, happen to be seen by a college coach. And when you're seen by that college coach, they're going to snap you up right off the pitch for their college team. It doesn't work that way. You need to market and promote and get exposure before you're seen. Being seen is not exposure. Being known is exposure. Being seen is like the interview process. That's what you want to happen after you get the exposure. Through ACES, you are going to have access, the 15 to 17Us are going to have access to what is arguably the best college recruiting technology program in the country. Tom Pollock has been trained on this program. He's going to be rolling it out within the club, but I assure you, if you use it, it will not only help you gain exposure, but it will help you find exposure to the right colleges, to the best colleges, most importantly, to the ones with which you will fit. Number 3, scholarships. Just because you get exposure, just because you get recruited, does not mean that you're necessarily going to get a college offer. And if you do, it does not mean that you're going to get a scholarship offer. And if you do get a scholarship offer, highest probability is it will not be near as much as you think and hope and expect it to be. The average scholarship in the United States, athletic scholarship, is $6,400 a year. Only 2% of all high school athletes in America will receive any form of athletic scholarship money. These are just simple facts. Part of the recruiting process, the entire picture is focused on the 3 A's: academics, athletics, and attitude. These are the types of things that ACES is trying to bring to the table to help Fort Wayne United, its coaches, its staff, its parents, its players, to get where you want to go. To be the best that you can be, to play the best that you can play, and to achieve your goals and reach your dreams. At the end of the day, what I want to leave you with is this. You have to decide and determine whether you're wishing for something or whether you want something. If you want it, the difference between wanting and wishing is the amount and commitment of sacrifice that you're willing to make for it. ACES is not just like a t-shirt that you throw in the drawer. You have to implement it. You have to integrate it. It has to be integrated into everything you do. Just because you want to eat a pizza doesn't mean you can eat the pizza. You're going to use Don's system. You're going to use the recipe plans. These are the sacrifices that you have to make if you want to be the best you can be. You're going to have to take time and market yourself to colleges and coaches and research universities. These are the things that it will take to get exposure. You're going to have to accept the fact that you will probably not get near as much scholarship money as you would hope. But thanks to Bobby and thanks to Fort Wayne United, you're going to have the ACES program where nearly all of you have and will continue to receive private college scholarships through ACES that can be used at many of the institutions that you will play at. It can also and will also be used at institutions if you decide not to play. So they're helping to ensure and guarantee that you are getting college scholarships just for playing at Fort Wayne United. At the end of the day, I just, again, like to finish where I started. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this meeting. Thank you for being part of Fort Wayne United. Thank you for being part of ACES. Please take advantage of what this staff and this leadership group is trying to do to help you. If I can be of any assistance, please let me know. In the meantime, I wish all of you the best of luck and blessings to everyone. Thank you.